Hi everyone, this is Beril from IMC 4191. Welcome back to our first video series created in collaboration with Khan Academy. In this episode, we'll focus on volunteering in FIRST, especially if this is your first time getting involved with FIRST. So let me tell you about what FIRST stands for a bit so you can understand the whole concept clearly. FIRST stands for Inspiration and Recognition of Science and Technology. It's a global community where students build not only robots, but also confidence, teamwork, and problem-solving skills. And none of this would be possible without volunteers. Because volunteers are what keep the entire competition running. They make sure that everything stays organized, matches run on time, teams feel supported, and most importantly, the environment stays fair and safe. So if you're volunteering, you're not just helping, you are part of a system that makes FIRST work. So we would like to express our gratitude for all of the volunteers that make the FIRST events work. Thank you! Now let's talk about some roles. The roles here especially selected for first-time volunteers, meaning that you don't need advanced technical knowledge or advanced knowledge about FIRST to get started. So don't worry, these are all beginner-friendly. Let's talk about the first two roles as you can see on my slide. First, cuers. As a cuer, you guide teams from the pit to the competition field. You'll call teams for their matches, make sure that they arrive on time, and help keep the event flowing smoothly. I think that this role is perfect if you're organized and good with communication. This is also a social role, so you will also get involved in lots of teams and you'll probably make a lot of new friends. So this is the first role. And the second one is the field resetter. After each match, the field needs to be reset quickly and correctly. So you will place the game elements back in position and prepare the field for the next match. So this is great for first-timers because it's simple, it's active, and it's very important. And it will also help you understand the game of the year, which is really exciting. And also, if you also want to get involved with like the scorekeeping, scorekeeper it is. You'll record the match scores and make sure the results are accurate. So you'll enter data into the system and double check some scores. I think that this is ideal if you're detail-oriented and focused. But in these type of roles, you have to understand the match and the game really well. So make sure that you go on your page and do the volunteer trainings correctly. We will talk about how you can do them on your dashboard later on. But make sure that you have all of your trainings completed before you actually go and volunteer. So let's continue. Pit administrator. So pit administrators are the connection point between teams and event organizers. So you will be at the pit admin and you will answer questions, make announcements, and help teams navigate the event. It's perfect if you like helping people and communicating. But unlike the other roles I mentioned before, you have to sit on a desk. So if you're an active person, probably this will not be your cup of tea. But if you really like helping people and communicating, and if you are good at some data-driven jobs, pit administrator is obviously for you. So, practice field attendant. Teams need space to test their robots before matches. That's why they have a practice field on the field. So you will manage the practice field, organize team turns, and ensure the fair usage between teams. So great if you're patient and good at managing flow. And let's go with safety attendant. Safety is a core value in FIRST. So as a safety attendant, you'll observe safety practices, remind teams about rules, and help maintain a safe environment. So in this role, no technical knowledge is needed. You just have to be aware and responsible, which is great. And DJs, you help to create the energy of the event. You'll play music, sport announcements, and keep the crowd engaged. So if you'd like to be in the show team one day, DJ is a really good way to start. It's perfect if you're energetic and enjoy creating atmosphere. But don't expect that hard parts and technical parts of a DJ. You will just help and play music. So there it is. And field assembly. In field assembly, you'll help set up or maintain the field. You'll assist in building structures, support field organization. And this is good for hands-on people, even without technical experience. It's like the same with field resetter, but you will help up actually maintain the field and set up it. And if there's a problem with the field, you will work with the FTA to actually kind of help organize it back into the better place. And one important thing, you don't need to know everything. You will receive guidance from your lead volunteers. Every part of a volunteer group has a lead volunteer that actually helps them and shows them what they need to do in the days of volunteering. So you will obviously receive guidance. For example, the cuers would have lead cuers, and control system advisors would have a lead control system advisor, and inspectors would have a lead inspector. So you don't need to worry at all. And of course, the first community is always supportive. If you are not sure about something, if you feel like you're doing something wrong, you can always ask everybody, ask the other volunteers around you. So let me show you how you can actually get involved in your first volunteering session. So firstly, as you can see here, you have to go to the first website and click on the My Dashboard button right there. So you have to create your own account. And if you are below 18, make sure that your parent has also have an account, and they can help you get through some legal forms that you need to acknowledge and sign. So after you're done with this, open your dashboard. You can see my dashboard here, and in my dashboard you can see that I'm linked to a team, but you don't have to be. This is just my dashboard and that's why it's there, but like you don't have to see that. It's totally fine if you don't have that. And then in your dashboard, click the volunteer registration part. And here you can also choose an event. And then you can select a role and apply. That's it. Your first journey begins right there. And after you're done with this, I recommend you to go to the first training part. Here you can see it here. And at the first training part, I'd recommend you to just go over the flow and go to your trainings and learn a bit more about first before you actually get involved with the event. And here it is. It's all done. These roles were practically in FRC, but you can also see similar roles in FDC and FLL competitions too. So it's really up to you. Just decide which type of event is more suitable for you. If you like working with kids, maybe first LEGO League. Or if you like to see some big robots and some big practice matches going on and some incredible things that the high schoolers has done, then first robotics competition or first tech challenge it is. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and it was meaningful and helpful for you, because volunteering is actually a great concept in first. And here, as you can see, I'm wearing my Crescendo volunteer t-shirt because it was my first year in first that I've get involved in. So thank you for listening to me, and I hope you have a lot of fun in your first volunteering session. And don't forget to get those cool t-shirts too, because they're the most fun part of being a volunteer. So thank you, and I hope to see you on the field, because I've been volunteering for some time now and I hope to continue that too. Thank you, and see you on the next video. And we would also like to thank Khan Academy for their deep support and contribution to the first community. Thank you.